Hi guys, this is Jason here, and I'm bringing you another video. It's a big game this week. Nebraska takes on Oregon, hosts them. Lincoln, Nebraska, 12:30 ABC kickoff. Nebraska is a 3-point favorite in this ball game. We'll get to the lines later. This is really interesting matchup. You look at Oregon's offense, averaging 48 points per contact, 577 yards, but Nebraska's defense, 13.5 giving up first two games playing the cupcakes. Hopefully they didn't get sick eating all that sugar. But they averaged only 297 in this game, 216, 81 yards. But Nebraska has a good offense. 47 points, 400 yards total, 265 in the air, 215 rushing. So Nebraska has won those first two ball games, a combined score 95-27. Nebraska has beat a couple Mountain West teams on a really tough schedule early going. Fresno State, Wyoming, really tough. They're tough two teams. Oregon's a little better because they've been eating the most sweeter cupcakes, UC Davis, Virginia. So it's really what team can get that sugar rate off and play quick. So Oregon coming in, Prukop just under the yards passing the first two games, 6 touchdowns, no INTs. I don't care who you playing. When you come into a new system, no INTs, no turnovers on this offensive side. That's really impressive. Royce Freeman, 37 yards, 37 attempts on 294 yards, 4 touchdowns. And Nanny Carrington, 11 catches, 176, and a touchdown. Oregon's offense is explosive, but Prukop, Freeman, Devin Allen, Carrington, Phil Brown, list goes on. This offense is deep, it's stacked. Looks to be fired on all cylinders. Soon it is. Like I said earlier in my last video, I don't know if I said this, but Dakota Prukop, game 1 to game 2, he was really, game 1 he was indecisive. So that's why you saw a lot of sacks, 3 sacks, given up against UC Davis. But against Virginia, he was more decisive, running the ball down the field. He was more aggressive, which I like. I think he'll be even more aggressive against Nebraska. And when I say aggressive, I don't mean turnovers and run-out. It's just more down the field stuff. He guys are very good at deep ball. But going to Nebraska, your first road game at start, it's a tough place to play, no doubt about that. But Oregon last year, as a road underdog, they were 4-0 last year. Stanford was one of them. I believe they were an underdog at Arizona State last year. Who else was on the road? I don't know, but they were like 4-0 on the road. Nebraska, as a road home favorite, they were actually 1-3 last year, so that's something to keep an eye on. But Nebraska is coached by a familiar face. If you're an Oregon fan, he was the Oregon State coach before he took the job in Lincoln, and he was 4-10 against Oregon. He's 0-2 against Mark Helfrich And obviously, if he's 0-2 against Mark Helfrich is 2-0 against Mike Waddy. This game is really based on. I talk about this every week. It's going to be third downs, turnover battle, and red zone. Who's going to get touchdowns in the red zone, not settling for field goals or no points? That's what every ball game comes to. And the penalties. Who could not get penalties to keep drives alive and whatnot? Penalties are drive killers. We saw this last week against Oregon. Oregon had 12 penalties for 176, so that should have cut down next week. What I've seen from Oregon from week 1 to week 2 is progression. Yes, we did get gassed a lot, but these DBs are playing a lot better than they were last year. Ugo Amaya and Aaron Springs, really good corners. Just a couple of freshmen on the back half with Snyder and not Reggie Daniels, but there's another freshman. But so what is this game? It's obviously Oregon's offense, Nebraska's defense. You gotta watch that. If Oregon could get into the tempo and moving it quickly and really fast, I don't think Nebraska could keep up. And that's not being cocky, that's not being arrogant. I see it every week. That's Oregon's tempo. When they get going, it's hard to stop. So I like Oregon to cover that 3 points. I like Oregon to win by 10 in this game. Like I said, I really believe Oregon's tempo is a real weapon. And if Dakota Prugov is moving this offense up and down at this field, I don't think Nebraska can answer. But if Nebraska wants to win, I believe that they need it to go on long drives. When you see teams that beat Oregon over the last couple of years, either only one team that's really scored enough to beat Oregon. Obviously, if you lose, obviously they scored. But Utah putting up 62 last year. But outside of that, it's been the teams that could go on long drives. You see a Stanford, you see an Ohio State that could have won the ball against us. So I think if Nebraska struggling on the third down to keep the drives alive, that's going to be really bad for the Cornhuskers. But if Oregon is really moving the ball tempo, getting those big plays, I think it's going to be a long day for Nebraska. So, once again, I have Oregon winning. I'll say about 38-28, Oregon gets the W. So, once again, my name is Jason. I have a video for you guys on Sunday. So, my name is Jason. Have a great day. Go Ducks. A lot of great games out there. Week 3. I think week 3 could be better than week 1, but we'll see that. So, my name is Jason. Have a good day, and go Ducks.